Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nerdrotic Nooner. Sorry we're late. We had to do a little chitty chat.
We needed girl talk, okay?
We needed some girl talk and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about boys. It's hump day. This is a nooner. You know what to do, chat. Even if you're by yourself. Nobody judges here. It's good for the prostate.
Always by yourself, a nooner?
No.
Oh.
The whole point of a nooner is to be with somebody else.
Okay. Sorry. I maybe misunderstood the whole nooner thing. Dang.
You probably did.
Yeah, you did.
It's okay. You sweet summer child. That's why we like you, X-Ray girl. Okay. Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Doing well. I'm admiring the X-Ray girl's new setup, the Wicked themed.
I know.
Green.
It is.
What is that? It's very Linda.
I mean, I can do whatever colors you want. What
That's
colors
wicked.
you want?
Those are the Wicked colors.
Yeah, well, maybe Joker. I choose to see Joker.
I choose to see Kiwi
or the Hulk.
Slushy limeade. Let's do blue and purple. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's not gayer.
Yeah. It's not improving. I somehow missed the whole LED lights thing. I don't know. I see everyone, a lot of people do that. You don't do that, Gary, but almost
no. I have them as accents, but if you go to Home Depot, there's this little ball LED light that changes colors. Yeah. I have a bunch of those around here. Accent lighting.
Accent lighting.
You have a lot of color in your background, whereas I don't want to paint this area, so and I actually use the doors.
Yeah. You use the doors. Well, why?
To get into the bathroom and the hallway.
Is one of those the bathroom?
This one. Someone in my chat did not like the light coming through the window in the bathroom, so they sent me curtains.
Oh, they did. it's bother.
Thanks, Hearts.
Things in the background. Like, listen, I respect the OCD, right? When Ryan's picture looked crooked in the background, that bothered the hell out of me. And it wasn't crooked. Yeah. It wasn't crooked. It was just the camera angle, but it was still bugging the hell out of me.
So both doors are non-lit now.
That's good.
From underneath.
Good. Today, we're going to talk a little bit, not a long time, about Daredevil. Chris hasn't seen it.
No,
the penultimate episode was so effing bad. Oof. The dialogue, having to watch Charlie Cox deliver some of the worst dialogue in the series was it was kind of rough to watch. It was kind of rough to watch. It's in ridiculous fantasy land now. You know, Cobra Kai having karate fights break out in the middle of the mall makes more sense than what's going on in this show.
Because that's part of that world. They kind of give you this weird valley world with competing karate studios. It's like, it's fun, you know. Daredevil, I mean, the Netflix show was great, and what Disney, like you said, Disney can't Marvel. Marvel can't make Marvel.
Kingpin's a fascist mayor now.
Was he going to be homeless? Did you say?
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be a hobo in season 3. They spoiled a bunch of season 3 by, shooting on location, and everybody's got pictures of it now. So Lady Muse is coming. Oh, we'll talk about that. And then it looks like Kingpin's homeless or something.
It's a comment. It's a comment on society. It's going to be great. And then did they hear loud noises? During Daredevil, did that happen?
No
noises at all.
Well, I mean, there were some.
Right. Okay.
And there was the most predictable death of all time in the history of predictable deaths.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, the reason I'm not watching it is a very good reason. I don't have Disney Plus, and I don't want to pay for it.
And you don't care.
And I don't care. I wasn't sent a screener. Alan was, not me. So because
he's Asian.
Right. So I didn't watch it.
It's Asian privilege.
I heard people talk about it. I see too many movies in a week to care about, like, it's got to be a TV show's got to be good. Now, I did receive yesterday all the episodes, all 8 of Spider Noir.
Ooh, I want to see that, man.
We'll be binging it this
Color or
weekend.
black and white?
What's that?
Did you get it color?
I don't know if it's black and white or color. I wonder if I have a choice.
There is 2 choices when the viewer gets to see it.
Okay, well, I'm sure I've got those options, but
I'm actually kind of looking forward to that for Nick Cage.
It just looks like it knows what it is. And also Nick Cage he's infamous for like wanting to have. He's an actor who's also a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
He chooses projects very, he takes big swings, so he doesn't always like succeed. But man, when he does something, did you see a movie he made called The Surfer? It came out last year. It's bizarre. It's so good. The Surfer. Just if you want some good Nick Cage, check out that movie. So good. But yeah, I want to watch it for him and just how weird it is. So yeah.
Hi, X-Ray Girl.
Hi. My dogs are here.
That's good.
Hi.
Yeah.
If you're barking, that's why.
Okay.
But that's it.
Let's start out. We're also going to talk about critics are having a hard time with the fact that they are about to get replaced by influencers. And I think it's going to be like horrible, but they had it coming, and it's going to be funny watching them melt down, watching them talk about busting their ass being Star Wars and Marvel fans for 5 years. And then some, 19-year-old kid who just got on TikTok, 6 months ago, who has, 50 million followers is going to get flown out to all these things. It's great.
But that I feel like that has been happening for the last 5-6 years now, especially with influencers.
It's more open now.
Market.
And with the word, Chris, you heard,
directly from a very prominent critic I've known for a long time, who asked Disney directly. He was not invited to a certain premiere that would have been no big deal. He goes to them all the time. And he was like, we don't have enough slots. And he directly asked. He saw the people that did go. He said, do you prioritize influencers over critics? And when the PR person from Disney was pressed, she said, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Influencers are prioritized over film critics, which is, you know what? It's fine. I get access to screeners for indie movies, certain things. I get access. No one really cares what I think about anything until award season. And that's because I'm part of the CCA, Critics' Choice Association. I get invited to things, and I'm a voting member of that organization. But during the rest of the year, I'm paying to see movies, or I am going to literally the last screening before a film. I'm used to not being prioritized or being invited to premieres. I'm not. So I'm on the low end, but this guy's on a high end, like working, and should be. I would say, I would invite you, but it's influencers now. I think they're easier to control. They stay on message. They're cheap. And people claim they're getting paid. It's like, well, they're not being paid directly. I'm going to speculate that they're being paid, their travel and it is paid for, hotel paid for, and they're given per diem. That way you're not paying them money. You're giving them $200 a day cash, and it is generally comes as cash. Okay. To, spending money for parking or, Uber or whatever. You just do that. And this speculation is based on when I worked for G4, I used to go on film junkets. They would fly me out for film junkets, and the studios paid for hotel, and you would have per diem. And the per diem was, depending on the city, between $100 and $200 a day.
Wow.
So
yeah,
that's not that much money. So so for Cineacon, which is where all this came from, There were clearly, I mean, Alan and I were sitting in the balcony where they put what they call working press, which means you can have your phone out and your laptop. And I saw people from prominent trades sitting there with a layout for an article, and they're just filling in the text and dropping in photos and posting stories live as they happen. It was really impressive to see, like, oh, Alan just took notes the whole time, and we put stories up later that day, but they were doing it live, like, and so you can have your laptops and things open. There were people up there, I mean, that like, and they react just politely, clap. But when the Avengers Doomsday stuff came on in Mandalorian, it was a shrill of applause and screaming and seal clapping that happened.
It was raucous.
It was like noticeable, where I know I'm not the only one that made this observation. Matthew Baloney from the Town podcast talked about it. And it's like, well, it's that they're gaming the system. It's not illegal to do that. And to be fair, Cineacon is a public event open to any press. And there were a lot of YouTubers with, channels that were much smaller than mine. Even I'm not a big channel. We're 150K subs, whatever. We were respectable, but not big. But Gary, you'd have no problem getting press credentials there, or you can just buy a badge for $1,400.
$1,400. That's a lot of money.
It's steep. But I'm
to
saying,
hang out with John Campea.
All I'm saying is, this is what the system is. You can game it. The studios have found out how to game it. And do you remember when Sony had a fake? Oh my God, this is early 2000s. When Sony had a fake guy that had quotes, and everyone, it was Joe Manning. I think, was it Joe Manning? Some weird innocuous name. And he was a fake critic, and we kept seeing these positive quotes. Who is this guy? Like, no one had met him. And it was like, oh, does anyone know who this is? You generally know people in that circle, or know of
David Manning.
David Manning. That's who it was. David Manning they made him up. And he was in all the quotes with positive, whatever they wanted you to say.
Somebody needs to create a channel as David Manning go, I was real the whole time.
Yeah. But, we get quoted. Normally a film threat is quoted in something. It's some small indie movie or A24 thing, or some little movie. They don't care about us. But yeah, it's the studios looking at what are the rules. There are no rules. And I'll say this in their defense: critics are not as credible as they used to be. Look at recent divides between the critics and the audience. Michael is one of the widest divides that we've seen. And I don't know if you've seen it yet, Gary. I'm waiting for your review to decide if I'm going to go.
Oh, you'll be waiting a long time.
Yeah. Look, that movie, it really brought back memories of how much I really loved the Jackson 5, Motown, as a kid watching that cartoon, and what I love the Jackson 5. Not
Drinker,
as big.
Drinker has a video out on it. He went and saw it, and Jeremy loves it. Ryan, wasn't even a big fan, he liked it. Jay liked it. Every
not heard a
fan I have seen pretty much likes it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Ryan can even sing most of the songs.
He probably did.
Yeah. But look at that divide, and look at
it's huge.
The people vote by box office, audience opinion. One of the smartest things Rotten Tomatoes ever did: audience score.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's going to be yes, but until they corrupted it. Actually, Metacritic is probably the most legit place you can go to, as far as, everything's botted.
Yeah.
So you don't really know. And the fucking studios, you want to talk about game the system, they bought shit. They absolutely bought shit. They absolutely positively review bomb their own shit. They hire a third party company to do it. And it'd be dumb if you didn't, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So that's why you get, the Last Jedi being locked in at, what was it? The audience score was frozen at some point. And I believe the Marvels had a high one too. Let's see. Let me go.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the studios look at like, what are the rules? I mean, they even like with the award season, they're like, what?
79%. The Marvels is at 79% audience score.
That seems a little high.
That's a little fucking high.
That's crazy.
High. Yeah, I'll say, can I predict? Supergirl will be less than that. Supergirl will.
I don't know. I think the audience system when it comes to film is broken because you do have to go through certain hoops, right? So you have to have shown you bought a ticket through Fandango, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to movies, they've gamed the system enough to where it's going to be the people who actually go and want to take the effort to go through. I mean, let's see, on the Marvels, it's 2,500 reviews when usually audience scores are in the tens of thousands.
Well, here's where it'll really get. Here's where it may be an issue. If influencers vote during award season, that'll really call into question a lot of these choices. But look, I kind of like when this happens, because I believe the audience is more right about these things. But I think critics serve a role. I know, it's a lot of people want to shit on critics. I look at the person, not critics as a whole. But a critics like Roger Ebert, he clued me into movies I wouldn't know about. Those are the critics I really appreciate, are the ones like, oh, I'd never heard of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like The Coffee Table, a movie I recommended. Now, Alan did not like that movie, and that's fair. We disagree on a lot of stuff, but I tend to like the movies that are challenging or weird when they're small indies. Like a studio would never make a movie like The Coffee Table. And I think Az liked that movie, or maybe he's mad at me. Yeah, do the opposite of critics now, says Mr.
That's
Red
pretty
Bell.
much what you need to do.
Yeah.
But studios gaming systems is nothing new. It's more out in the open now that you have people looking into it. Listen, they were able to game systems for a long time without getting noticed because they were protected by the corporate media. But now we have so many independent people out there and sleuths and weaponized autism that we can just easily figure this stuff out now. All the crap that they're pulling. And, I go back to the Marvels having a 79% audience score. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's how the corporate critics, and so many aren't corporate. They game the system by allowing anybody pretty much to be a Rotten Tomatoes certified critic now. It doesn't matter the size of your channel or your blog or whatever. So they can make and they pass out some screeners, and that's easy enough. It costs them nothing. So they really don't have to pay anything. But that's, the term shill. I love that Eric Voss from New Rockstars started a podcast to basically say how much he isn't a shill and joke about it. And then he gets flown out to the set of the Mandalorian press event.
Oh,
and it's like, bro,
there are
a
ton of videos that dropped of that kind of press.
Yeah, Mr. Grizzy has a great video on it. Yeah, it's so good.
There must be like a date that they give them. We want you to drop your video on this date.
Oh, absolutely.
And they'll give you talking points. They'll give you like little things they want you to hit on. I've seen it when I was at G4. I used to do junkets.
Yeah.
Like, here are the things. They're not telling you to do it. They're suggested, but almost uniformly, every single person who does it, because they're lazy.
Yeah.
They're lazy. That's why. It's like, you mean you've done the work for me? Not because it's anything nefarious. They're not being told. They're given the job to do, and they just do it. So
Well, a lot of these places got a start on second and third base too, because they get stuff early. So you can be there first. And I mean, back in the old days, you didn't have to put in a ton of effort. Now you do. Now you do. Now you have to, like, your review has to be entertaining. You know, it can't be just like, it was a really good movie. I thought it was really neat. And, you know, the actors acted and the story told a story, and it was directed by Alan Smithy.
Sounds like one of my reviews.
Now here is 1 minute of ad read.
Oh shit! I started doing
gambling.
Oh my god!
I like your ad reads. I want to see if you can if you're gonna get through it. That's why
that's the thing, is like, will he make it or will he stroke out in the middle? You never know.
Oh my god!
You never know.
But I think, look, and a lot of people are saying out there, and I'll just sort of lay it out there. You go to Comic-Con and you know what it costs to go to Comic-Con. You know what it costs. And you might get into Hall H. If you wait overnight in a line in the sun and get a little ticket, you might make it in. And then maybe you'll get a good seat. You don't know. And you might get to see 1, 2, or 3 tops Hall H panels, which includes, you know, footage you'll not see anywhere else, which includes the actors, some little gifty on the way out you get if they do that. Sometimes the little gift redemption for anyone who's ever been. Everyone does it. At Cineacon, you are guaranteed a seat. That you're not you can show up at the last minute. You might not have the best seat, but you'll have a seat. In the room. You will see every panel is a Hall H banger. I'm not saying the content is good. I'm saying what you see, the talent they.
Well, I hope so for $1,400.
Well, and or submit as press, because all you have to and I'll say this: the people that run Cineacon, they don't give a shit what your opinion is, Gary. They're gonna look at, how long have you been doing your YouTube channel? What are your numbers? And what's your audience? On that basis alone, unemotional, looking at you on paper, you will be guaranteed press access.
I'll try it next year. I don't know if I want to pay $1,400.
You're not going to have to pay. You're going to pay zero.
Be a cheapo.
You're not going to pay anything. I will. You can share a screen while you fill it out. I'll tell you how to fill out the form. It's okay. I know how to trick them into thinking I'm a worthwhile person to invite. So
you have value, Chris. Okay.
When I look around, I think, well, I've earned it. I deserve it. But you
busted your ass being a film critic for 20. You were in the trenches.
Star Wars, and
you survived the meme wars.
Oh my God. So yeah, it's a nuanced conversation, but I think the main reason people don't like influencers is they're kind of dumb, a lot of them, and their takes tend to be bad, or they seem very like, I've heard 50 people say the same thing. Really doesn't have doesn't pull weight.
No,
so that's my take on that. Is like influencers are looked down upon like YouTubers used to be. Every part of media that I've been, I've always been like, I did a zine when Film Threat was a zine. Remember zines?
Yes.
That was looked down upon. I started at then I did a website. I was an internet guy in the mid 90s. In 1996, Film Threat was a website, and the traditional critics on TV and newspapers were, oh, you do a website? like all of it in stages. And look, you're gonna see influencers are gonna be part of the critic community, like it or not. It's happening. So there you are.
Like it or not. Oh, I can't say.
What?
I was going to say something I shouldn't have said. He'll let you know.
Okay. Who's Hill?
Will Drinker. We'll let you know, and he'll let you know in time. He'll let you know in time. So, oh my God, let's just get Daredevil over with. I just watched the episode.
I'm not excited for it.
Do they know it's bad? Here's my question. Do they know it's bad?
No, they think they are cooking. They think they are.
Really?
They've got the omelet in there. They're chopping the onions. They're, well, yeah, this is like the best shit ever. It's like, it is. Oh, the dialogue is rough.
The numbers don't reflect it whatsoever.
No.
It.
There is a scene in the opening. I wish I could show you, but I can't. Where Vincent D'Onofrio is visiting Karen Page, in she's in jail. She's locked up because she's going to go to trial eventually. And their conversation is some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard definitely in Daredevil. But anything Netflix. So if we take the Netflix universe, even the stuff I hate, like Iron Fist season 2, that is Shakespeare compared to this. That is, it is, and it's like, it sucks because it's Vincent D'Onofrio and Deborah Ann Wall. They're both good actors, actress. And, I mean, they really missed the writers on this one, but, again, Daredevil is just a side character, his own show. This is the Kingpin show. And now Karen has become the primary thing because the big lead up to everything to get rid of Kingpin is a trial. Karen Page and Matt Murdock, who has been pretty much in costume the entire season, is finally going to be Matt Murdock again. Kirsten McDuffie is back. Heather Glenn is starting to become female muse. And there's a big scene between James Gandolfini Jr. and BB Urick. And, I'm predicting all season that James Gandolfini Jr. is going to die. He dies. He gets shot by Buck, where by all accounts, BB should be the one who dies. But she's safe because she's person of color. You absolutely. So that's how this stuff becomes so predictable. I said it yesterday. I said James Gandolfini Jr. is going to die. He died.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's just I posted something on X about that. Like when the identity of a character dictates the story, storytelling is boring. You easily predicted what would happen based on the identities of the characters.
When you focus on the identity, the show loses its identity.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happens, and it becomes predictable. And there's a lot of women talking.
Oh, I love
Bullseye's in it for a second. Jessica Jones comes in, then takes off. And this is the penultimate episode, and it's just boring. Like most of it's just boring and nonsensical. Absolutely nonsensical. Remember, the thing that kicked this whole thing off was a barge full of guns sinking in the harbor, and somehow that blocked the entire harbor. Not really sure how that happens, but it did. Somebody in the chat says women suck. Oh my God. No, it's these side characters that suck. It's the dialogue and the focus on all these side characters that nobody cares about. Nobody cares about Kirsten McDuffie or Heather Glenn. They've made Karen Page terrible now. They got rid of one, Vanessa. Kingpin cries at the end again.
It's weird. It's like a humiliation ritual for men. Do the police arrest Kingpin at Pinalago or something like that? Do they make it like real obvious?
Not yet. We're going to trial, and then they'll probably depose the Kingpin, and the assistant mayor will become the mayor because she's a female of color. Right. And then Bullseye saved the governor, so he's done his good deed. So he has penance now. And Daredevil ends up in a church and he's begging God for help. Kingpin's crying at the end. Karen's going to go to trial. And they perp walk her through the front with like 3 cops behind her. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So yeah, it was Penelago is great, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just boring. I don't care about any of the characters. I honestly wish I could stop watching at this point. It's kind of rough. I doubt I'm going to even watch season 3.
Torture. But when I watched that first part, because wasn't it like the season was broken up? I get when I watched season 1, my main complaint was why so much focus on all these side characters I don't care about. I don't care.
Yes, Daredevil prays for help, and Jessica Jones shows up, who's losing her powers.
Hey, Epic Mike. Hey, sorry about that DRM thing that happened to your Sony PlayStation. I guess I have to turn my PS5 on.
Any games purchased after April, you have to log in every month or so.
Who doesn't turn their PS5 on once a month? At least to update the firmware. Yeah, there you go. I mean, all right.
I haven't turned mine on in like 4 months.
I think
when Kara was over, she played on the PS5.
I use it for a 4K Blu-ray player.
Me too.
That's what I use my PS5 for. It's a Blu-ray player and plays games.
So Mike watched the episode. So that dialogue between Cherry and Jessica Jones and Matt on the roof was rough, dude. It was so bad. And you'd have to see it. I'd have to play the clip. It is. I couldn't explain it better than just showing it to you.
Mm.
Yeah, Cherry's back.
Does he do any superhero stuff? Like, I feel like the thing that's missing when you look at like, where are the superheroes doing superhero things?
No, we don't need superhero stuff. We need James Gandolfini talking to BB Urich about for an entire season. Like, you're going to get us screwed. You're going to get us both killed. Da, 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 da. And then he gets killed.
This reminds me of what I don't want to quote, but sort of general thing that Roger Avery said. There's like too many women making, in the room making decisions. Too many women that are in there. Like, that was the crux of what he said. Like, in there making decisions that would not have been made if you're making entertainment for a male audience, which Daredevil presumably would be, which also does not mean you can have many ideas. Women can also like the show. I mean, I kind of think you have mostly men in the room making those calls. It feels like the HR departments have infiltrated the writer's room. That's what I get.
Definitely.
That's my feeling. And it's made everything shitty, from Star Wars to Marvel to everything.
Oh yeah.
It's shitty for that one reason.
And it doesn't feel realistic.
Yeah, it doesn't feel realistic.
They
want that male energy,
and that's what's been missing. I got a video coming out later today. Haven't quite figured out a title yet. Still kind of working it out. But
what's it about? You don't want to ruin it. You don't want to ruin it.
Well, I know it's about Star Wars, Star Trek, and Doctor Who, and how in the last 2 years, basically all 3 franchises had their kill shot.
Look,
with Acolyte, Starfleet Academy, and Doctor Who Series 15, and how they failed in the same ways, in almost the exact same ways.
Look, as a frequent shopper at Ross, I can tell you, based on the action figures with orange stickers on them, that those franchises are dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's the whole point, is they're dead. And you were talking about women. I even invoke your quote, but I paraphrase it and change it a little bit. You'll see in the video.
Well, I already have a quote, a tweet pre-written for when the Doomsday trailer comes out. It's
whenever that comes out. Should I live stream it, Chris?
You got to live stream
Yes.
it. I'll join you.
Yes.
But it's in my drafts. I'm going to say they made Marvel male again. And I'm gonna quote tweet, I'm gonna
there you go. So it feels like they shoot these scenes at the end of the day. The actors feel like they hate doing the show. That's the vibe I got. And they're trying to back it up, but it's Mike, it's just as bad as season 1. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's kind of a shame.
Well, I'm not surprised. And when I started hearing, like, I heard what Alan thought about the first 2 episodes. Then I started hearing you guys. I'm like, I don't need to give Disney Plus money, which is the tiers are bullshit. I mean, I sub to because I want to watch something on Hulu. I'm like, fine, I'll do the $4.99. Do you know how many commercials I see? And honestly, I don't mind a commercial break, but don't show me the same ad every 5 minutes, the same 90-second it's awful. Like the same ad. The only reason
that's the only way these streaming services are making money now. The whole data center thing we have going on across the country because of AI, and they need data centers. There's a massive one. Melissa just drove by it. I think it's outside of Port Washington, Wisconsin, which sucks. She said it's this giant ugly thing in the countryside. It makes you think like storage, processing, like that costs money for these streaming services, and how many shows does Disney Plus have sitting there that nobody watches? That nobody watches.
Most of the recent stuff.
Yes.
When you look at when you see those stats, like The Office is you look at if they were honest with some of these, what the rankings are, people watch the old library. They'll watch something new, check out, this is bad. What else is on here? Old stuff.
People still watch Friends and The Office and probably Cheers, and I guarantee you people are watching older Star Trek more than the newer Star Trek by orders of magnitude.
Yeah.
So they pulled Willow, but when are the days where they start regularly pulling stuff off? Just going, it's not even worth being on our streamer, or pawning it off to somebody else. I know there's a rumor out there that they're trying to pawn off Starfleet Academy season 2 to somebody, AMC or something like that. I can't remember, or Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah,
it was Netflix. I doubt Netflix is going to go F you. They got screwed over by CBS before.
Right.
Star Trek Discovery. They help pay for a lot of Star Trek Discovery. Midnight's Edge has a bunch of stuff on that. But no, the AMC thing was a rumor I was sent, and I don't know if this is true or not, that might Doctor Who was talking to AMC to see if they'll be the new partner, because the BBC can't afford Doctor Who on its own anymore, so they need a partner. By the way, for the first time ever, you can't watch modern Doctor Who 2005 up to the Disney stuff, right before the Disney stuff isn't streaming anywhere. It was on HBO Max, and the contract lapsed and nobody picked it up. Crazy. Now you can go rent it, but you can't. It's not part of a streaming, which is crazy because it's since 2009 when it hit Netflix. It's always been on some form of streaming. Yeah, but the BBC killed Doctor Who. So yeah, that video is coming out later. We talk about the commonalities between the failures of all 3 of those franchises and how they're all entering their apathy phase. You know what, the thing you said, dude, I'm furious it's gone from streaming. You just got to get the physical media.
And now it's gotten to the point where even videos where you talk about this stuff, they don't perform as well. I mean, look at this. We did a video on, this is the most exciting news about Star Wars.
The apathy around Star Wars is unbelievable.
The Burger King meal, the Bounty Bundle. It's here for May the 4th.
Well, look at it's all paper and plastic shit. Remember when they used to paint glasses with lead paint, Chris? And the paintings were awesome.
Burger King glasses for Empire Strikes Back.
Fuck yeah, dude. They were awesome.
They were amazing. I think you might have just paid a little bit more to get the
Yeah, you
glass,
did.
like $1 or $2. And you see those at swap meets. I pick one up whenever I see one. I had them all when I was a kid. They were great. This is
Dude,
like
I still have my
plastic
Superman the
and
movie glasses.
Oh, I have those too.
And the glasses were like thick glass too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like some cheap thin glass.
Yeah.
It'll last.
Painted art, like it was so great. Like,
But
and
look at this. This is
what
just
we're getting.
paper shit.
It's paper and plastic.
Plastic shit. It's
Oh,
like, wow.
yeah.
Can you even keep anything realistically?
And
Creamy.
nothing in this picture is good for you.
Wait, what's creamy bounty sauce and Grogu's creamy?
It's a Nando's special sauce.
Creamy.
Wow.
I gotta zoom in because
Creamy. Oh my God, it does say that. With creamy
No.
bounty sauce.
No, big bounty. It does a barbecue sauce. Okay, whatever.
That is so.
Wow, the
They're
bounty
trolling. They got to be
bundle.
trolling.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, if you like BK, I'm not judging. It's okay.
No, it's fine.
It's better than McDonald's.
Burger King was my first fucking job.
Same
Well,
here.
outside of Paperboy is my first job, but my first like working for like at a place was Burger King.
Like I bet you, I worked for a summer. I did the midnight shift. I was like late night. I get home at 5 a.m. and I worked Burger King. It was yeah. I was not good on the counter. Every job I've had where I work with people, it's like, nah,
I was the
work in the
cook.
back.
I put I put the patties on the conveyor belt.
You put it on the conveyor belt, and
and they went through the
flame
flame broiler. Yeah.
Get order, no pickles or whatever. You'd make it.
And then we get stoned around the back, and they had the cookies, the frozen cookies back there. So it was like frozen cookie dough, and we go in and
oh my God,
go into the freezer and eat the cookie dough.
At the end of the night, like whatever food was left, because you had to have certain food out there, they would throw it away, and I would come home with a bag.
Oh yeah,
burgers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Creamy bounty sauce.
Well, I get all my food news from Report of the Week, if you know what that is. That guy's been around forever. But I will get this meal.
What is this? Geeks and Gamers Daily? We're talking about fucking fast food for a half an hour.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's
What's
okay.
the best burger?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you if a Whopper is good. I haven't had one in 20 years.
I don't eat fast food nearly as much as I used to.
Good
I mean,
for
it's
you.
a couple times a year.
Better for your wallet and your belly.
It's expensive.
It's really expensive.
I mean, going to McDonald's is like more expensive than a restaurant now.
And a sit-down restaurant. Last time I had McDonald's was last year sometime. It was for two people to eat over. It was like $35.
Jesus.
30.
That's crazy.
Well, California prices.
Do you think this promotion is going to help Mandalorian and Grogu get over the hump?
No, but I do think people are underestimating kids and families. Like Star Wars fans, like I get it. Like we're checked out. Kids, you know, they eat paste. They'll watch this.
I don't think a bunch of families are going to go to this movie.
I don't know. I get the Toy Story 5 is going to make more money than Mandalorian and Grogu, without question.
Yeah, it is. I don't think Mandalorian and Grogu's. It's not tracking well at all. It's not.
Yeah.
And then, you know, how many people are going to go, isn't that TV show? Do I need to watch a bunch of the TV show? And even if you don't need to watch a bunch of the TV show, people are going to think you're going to need to watch a bunch of the TV show.
Based on the 18 minutes I saw, I don't think you need to really know much. It doesn't really connect. It's just that open scene is just opening, and it went on long. Opening action scene, interaction with Sigourney Weaver's character.
That's exciting.
It's great. It's Star Wars is back, and it's better than ever.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, could you think of a more uninspiring thing to do a year before your 50th anniversary? What they should be doing is they should have a new trilogy going that built up to the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
But they don't know what to do. and they don't know what to do because the part of Star Wars that they could have adapted and expanded beyond the Skywalker family, they ditched. Yeah. And they thought this New Republic let's get High Republic shit was going to work, and it didn't. Let's do you recall the whiteboard?
Oh my God.
All the women at Lucasfilm.
Diversity, dinosaurs.
Like diversity twice and dinosaurs. So they put a whiteboard on like what we're going to make Star Wars now. And they made sure to put diversity twice. And I'm sure that was, a conscious decision. They're like, we need to double our diversity. Now I don't know about diverse dinosaurs, but, and we've seen it. And the guy behind that, by the way, is Dave Filoni, who's still making stuff. So we have Mandalorian and Grogu this year, and then Ahsoka season 2. And then Star Wars Starfighter, because you always need to have the same word twice in your title, with Ryan Gosling, and the director of Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be their big comeback. And it'll probably be better than Mandalorian and Grogu.
I mean, I sensed trouble early on when they would announce, like, they would show posters and the titles of the Star Wars sequels, and might be the worst posters of up to that point of all of Star Wars. Whatever you say about the prequels, put the movies aside, the marketing was great. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, harkens back to the old serials, like the posters, even the trailers, the movies. We can talk about the movies, but everything leading up to, and the experience, waiting in line with fans, that was before reserved seating. When the prequels came out, it was before they got all this reserved seating nonsense. And then, people waited in line. There were like multiple documentaries about waiting in line for episode 1. There was a healthy fandom during that era.
Shout out to the UK, because they were doing reserved seating 20 years ago.
Yeah, but it's fine. I like reserved seating. It's fine, but whatever. There was something magical about that. You'd stand in line for hours and make friends with whoever was around you.
Yeah.
Based on, similar interests. And it's just, God, I miss those days. Everything is so enshittified.
Enshittified.
Have you seen that video about enshittification?
No.
It's made by some Scandinavian. I can find it. It's like a 4 or 5 minute video about how everything's getting shitty. And they've set up a council to look at talking about everything, like websites, and like they start out with hey, do you want a free phone? We'll give you 2 free phones.
Good boy.
And everything's cheap, right? And then they eventually get you to, really love something, and then they make it shitty based on their own corporate. It's about the corporatization of everything. I can find the video if you can, you indulge me with my weird shit I bring up during the show.
It's 4 minutes long though. Yeah, I can't.
But I'll send it to you, because you can probably use.
I know. Well, Drinker used that in one of his titles. That's how I've heard of enshittification.
Yeah, it's like a European.
I want to show this comedian, blabbering collector shared it, and I'm just going to say right now, I don't know when he came up with his jokes, but they're very similar to a joke that Ryan came up with on FNT about Black Snape. It's still funny, all right, and as long as it makes the world laugh, I'm okay.
Okay, well, I put it in the private chat. It's 4 minutes. I know you never watched RRR, Gary, but please watch this 4 minute video.
Yeah.
Because I think you'll be able to actually use clips from this in maybe one of your future vids.
All right.
It's so on the nose about what we're seeing in everything, like tech, in movies.
Oh, I've seen this guy already.
It's so good. It lays out. I haven't seen this.
It's dead.
Let's watch this.
I don't like Black Snape.
Can you hear it?
I don't.
You can? Okay.
And it's not because I don't like. I don't like Black Snape. I don't, and it's not because I don't like black character in my TV show. I think it changes the tone of the character, and not just the skin tone. Everything about it is not good. It completely changes everything and reframes it and makes the whole series look hella racist. I don't know if you remember the first 3 books and movies, but the entire time, Harry Potter, with 0 evidence, is constantly looking at Snape like, ooh. I just know he's secretly in a criminal gang. And everyone around him goes, why? And Harry just goes, oh. It's just something about it. And I don't like his hair. Professor of the Dark Arts? Yeah, couldn't guess that. It's not good. But Snape's backstory is beautiful. He's actually secretly a double agent, or as African-American Snape would say, a snitch. Snape's character is beautiful. He's secretly protecting Harry Potter because, as a child, he was in love with Harry Potter's white mother. But when Harry Potter's white boyfriend found out about this, he hung Snape from a tree. Now, when Snape is white, that looks like high school bullying. When he's black, that's lynching, brother. I just think you could have made any other character black and it would have been fine. I mean, definitely not the Weasleys, because their whole thing is being poor and getting judged for having kids they can't afford. They can't be black. You've got to keep them redheads. I've been thinking, like, you could have made any other character black. You make Hermione black, she's got the frizzy hair, she's smart and intelligent. That's fine. Nothing else changes. Although, you know, Dumbledore did have to give her a magical device to make sure she was on time to the classes. So maybe she can't be black either.
It was Miss McGonagall, but
I've been thinking about the most problematic thing that you could do to a Harry Potter character. Like, imagine if they had an Asian character, but her name was Cho Chang. That'd be wild. Or what if they had like Jewish goblins running the banking system? I've been thinking about it. I've got a couple of ideas for problematic changes to Harry Potter characters. Trans Dobby.
Oh, where have you heard that one before?
Master has taken Dobby's cock. Dobby is she. Do you know how hard I've been working on a trans Dobby impression? Just in the shower, constantly going, Master has taken Dobby's cock. I've been working on that for a whole week until I realized my bathroom window was open and the neighbors could definitely hear. What about this? Don't change anything about the story. Change nothing else. However, you give Harry Potter Down syndrome. Dude, it's genius. You don't even have to change the name of the play. Harry Potter, the Cursed Child. It still works.
That's good.
Harry Potter's parents dump a little retarded child on a doorstep. Their parents reluctantly take it in. They're ashamed. They keep it in the cupboard. They give it fucked up haircuts for a laugh. Maybe he doesn't have a scar. You can just identify him because he's always got peanut butter on his face. Social worker comes over every week. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a wizard. It changes the Patronus a little bit, though, doesn't it? Expecto chromosome. John Cena comes out. I need to be the director of
this. This guy's good, but the chat rightly pointed out, like, Ryan did all those jokes. Although, if that were Ryan, why would he get a perm? That guy has a weird perm.
Yeah, he does have a weird perm, but the definitely the trans Dobby thing was something. Yeah, we were doing, and Ryan literally did the Dobby voice.
Oh my god,
it's all good. If it's out in the world and we're clowning this fucking show, I approve it. I approve it. And I love that it's like it's getting out there and everybody fucking hates it. Like everybody hates it. This is such a bad move. And now they're stuck with it. Even with Ellison coming in and taking over. And he has the power to recast. He could, like, when he takes over, they could do whatever the fuck they want. But he can't, because this is how you get painted in the identity politics circle. Yeah. You can't. This is how things like Star Trek Discovery go for 5 seasons. It's like, are you going to cancel the show with a black female lead? You will look like a bigot. You see how they force this shit in instead of just, and then when they do pull the plug, when they have to, when they're forced to, like with the Acolyte, look at the shit they get from within their own building and the 5s and 10s of people on Twitter. You know, so they're more afraid of that than they are of losing money and losing audience. And after 10 years of this shit, now they're paying the price. These billion-dollar brands that they own are headed to being worthless. You know, they still, I don't know what the value is of Star Trek now. I tried to look it up. It's hard to say. I tried to ask Grok and Chat GPT and Google, like, how much is Star Trek worth if Paramount were going to sell it? And they always come up with like fucking $10 billion, which is just not true. I think if somebody came and bought Star Trek, if they paid more than $1 billion, that would be probably insane at this point. Because there's perceived value and then there's actual value, right? And like Doctor Who and Star Trek for sure have no value anymore. They have no value anymore, and I don't think they will. I think the only value with those two are going to be books and comic books and stuff. But with Harry Potter, they had this one chance to keep it going. It would have been the biggest fucking show on the planet, and they fucked it up with one casting decision because of some woman casting director came up with the idea, you know, and who's going to be the person who goes, no, we can't have black Snape. Now, if I worked there, I would be that person. I would go, no, Snape isn't black. Snape isn't black. And we have merchandise to sell and a show to we want people to watch, and it needs to be accurate to the book.
I just don't see what, because you could see certain, like when Michael Clark Duncan played Kingpin, or there have been other, you go like, oh wow, well, Michael Clark Duncan is a very intimidating figure. He could fill that, because I always love the way when they would draw Kingpin.
You got to think about that in context, because people bring that up a lot.
Yeah.
At the time, no superhero movies were being made, little to none. So comic book fans were just happy to see their superhero on the screen at that point.
Right.
Weren't really concerned about like comic accuracy. We were used to that 20 years ago. We're just like, we saw Daredevil on screen. That's great. Michael Clark Duncan was at least the right size of Kingpin.
Yeah.
But he wasn't Kingpin. He wasn't. He was fine, but he wasn't really the Kingpin. He was that movie's the Kingpin. And when they do it to this day, it depends individually on the context. But Black Snape is egregious because it fundamentally changed. Like Black Kingpin, who's a criminal, doesn't really change the story.
Yeah, a
whole lot. Black Snape fundamentally changes Harry Potter in every way. It changes the themes. It changes how like the perception of it. It ruins the show. It literally ruins the show. It could be a good show around it, and you'll be all happy until Black Snape gets on the screen. You go, ugh.
Wait a sec. Could they pull an Eric Stoltz and like they reshot most of Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox cutting out Eric Stoltz? Could they do? You know what's so funny? You could do it.
Oh, they could absolutely. They could recast him whenever they want. They won't
recast him and reshoot all of his scenes and have season 1. And but what I want to know is, what is it about that actor where you went, he has to play it?
Yeah, he has to play Snape.
No one is better than him.
It was not merit. It was not how he performed at Snape. He's not even a black guy who looks like, get a black guy who looks like Snape, right? You can. They exist. No, this was about it was motivated by social and political ideals. That's it. Not merit. Not that he's the right person in the job. Maybe he's a fine actor. He would have been a great Kingsley Shacklebolt, but this was to make a point. And I think that point was to try to deflect some of the criticism it's going to get from the side they're truly worried about. They weren't worried about the Harry Potter fandom. They're worried about the 5s and 10s of trans weirdos who don't like J.K. Rowling, who are trying to take credit for the ratioed trailer, which is ridiculous because if they had any power, Hogwarts Legacy wouldn't be the best-selling game of a couple of years ago. They don't have any power. There's not enough of them, and it has nothing to do with it. And book sales haven't gone down. People haven't stopped going to the park in Universal. And this show would have been the most, and it's still, the first season is going to be watched by a lot of people. But it's always just going to be let down a little bit by one bad casting choice. And they can't get out of their own way. You know, Hollywood needs success, consistent success, which they are not getting anymore, Chris. I mean, we're past the point of Hollywood can turn this around.
Right.
It's can they survive? But what they were 10 years ago, they will never be again. Ever. Those days are done. Gone.
Pre-2019.
Yep.
That was
gone.
Really it. What's weird is that was the end of the Star Wars sequel trilogy and kind of the end of Marvel. It almost seemed like weird when I remember we were sort of sliding into the pandemic years where I was going to the drive-in to see shitty movies just to continue my habit of going to the movies minimally once a week. It's usually 3 times a week or more. Or I'll see multiple movies in one day, in one trip, because gas is so expensive here. You know, that's done. You could count on a Captain Marvel making $1 billion. That's nuts.
Those days, you think about it and you're like, man, they were eating good back then. Aquaman can make $1 billion. Captain Marvel can make $1 billion. Those movies get released today, they flop.
Yeah.
They flop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just bizarre. So, and it's self-inflicted. I mean, here's the thing is I wonder, because I've been bringing industry people on Film Threat. You know, we had Jim Agnew on here, had Roger Avery on. Today we've got Joseph Kahn coming on. I don't know if you follow him.
Yeah, I do. I like the cut of his jib.
He gives no shits. And there are a lot more, I notice, being bold on social media, calling out the industry. Not in any
who else do you have coming on? You have
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul
Walter Hauser is coming out a week from today. He would have been on today, but he's doing some Netflix show. He'll tell us
Netflix show.
I love that. I've followed that guy for years. Cobra Kai, so many. Luckiest Man in the World. That was a really cool little indie movie.
Let's get to the people, Chris. Shall we get to the people?
We go to the people. But can we do one last thing before we get to the people? A short thing. Let's talk about bullshit and Hollywood bullshit. I want to make this happen. Share screen. Is Jonah Hill going to play Nerdrotic in an upcoming biopic? There is a best-selling book waiting for Nerdrotic that exists, that if I say we start to make this happen, you could put yourself like just side by side compare. Jonah Hill could play you in the biopic of you. I don't know who plays young you. You got to get a young Gary Beekler. But I'm telling you, Gary, send Jonah Hill's people. We'll find out who reps him. Send a book, and let's see if Jonah Hill would play you and direct a film about your life. Let's make it happen. Look, crazier biopics have been made. He is the spitting image. The glasses are dead on. We need to make this happen.
Chat, should Gary? I be insulted right now?
Well, first of all, when I looked at this, I thought Gary's looking rough. Like, I know what you look like. He's not looking good. And I realized I'm
looking rough now. Let's be real.
But I'm saying this could you imagine? I look, when you read the trades, so much of it is just bullshit, or they're trying things out to make things happen Why can't we make this happen? Jonah Hill could pull this off. Oscar nominated actor, by the way, an Oscar nominee in years past.
Yeah. He was good in Moneyball.
Hey, look, and YouTubers have been making their way, YouTuber stories. Like, this could really, I'm being, first of all, the chat is going to think this is a bit. This is not a bit. This is my plea to send copies of your book to agents in Hollywood and try to actually make this a thing. Get a bidding war for the rights to your story to be made into a movie where Jonah Hill could play you, let's be fair, in the latter half of your life. But I don't know what chat is saying right now, but I'm being serious because crazier things have happened.
No.
Everyone, I'm not high.
I'm not Jewish. So 21 Crack Street. The chat is the funniest thing ever.
Oh
they are.
God.
Zendaya. Yeah, she could play young Gary. There you go.
Yeah. Why not? Anyways, all right, fine.
Thanks, Chris. I love you. Thanks for the pitch. I have a feeling if anybody does know me in that town, I'm not super popular.
No, but
I saw some of the responses to this, and they're like, nobody cares about this guy. He's inconsequential. And I'm like, you're right. Yeah, true. Facts. I'm not gonna, argue with that. But they say, like, I want to bring Hollywood down. That's not, well, I don't know. I don't have a goal. I just tell you my opinions on this stuff. I want Hollywood to be better. I want them to change. I want them to start making escapism that they used to make, because they used to do some really good shit. And once in a while, they spit out something good, and they learn no lessons from it. And for every good thing we get, I don't know, 10 or 15 bad things that is outright hateful to the paying customer, disdainful for the paying. Like, I don't want to ruin my video, but that's one of the commonalities between Star Trek, Star Wars, and Doctor Who. They have been disdainful to the lore and the paying customer. They have demonized the customer. They have been behind it, so yeah.
Well, let me just put it. Look, Hollywood has made movies about Hitler. Why not?
Wait a minute.
Why not you? They've made stories about lots of people that some might dislike. Why not you?
That is a hell of a comparison there.
I'm just saying. I think your life story is an inspiring story, and I think it would make a great movie. And then a lot of people who might not have read the book would actually watch the movie.
Oh boy.
All right, thanks, Brad Pitt. Could Brad Pitt pull it off?
Brad Pitt.
Put on the glasses and a beard. Brad Pitt.
Well, if you see Moneyball and you see the guy who Brad Pitt played in Moneyball, well, then Brad Pitt can play me.
Yes.
I mean, shit.
Look. Perry Chan's gonna make a clip out of this, and it's gonna blow up. And there's gonna be serious talk about it, about this being made. Your book.
Oh no!
A film.
Did somebody say?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Jesus wept. My moms both asked me to to stop using the Lord's name in vain. I've been trying. Okay. So one thing they could you dial that down a little bit? And it's not like one mom doesn't know I even she thinks I have a radio show. She's just talking about IRL.
Right.
So I'm trying.
Let's make it happen.
I'm trying. I mean, I'm not a practicing Christian or anything, but it's just for my moms.
Perry, make this a clip. Make it go viral. Let's go. Let's get the Nerdrotic movie made. Nerdrotic the movie. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm sorry, Gary. It's just, you never thought you'd write a book, and you wrote a book. Why not a movie? I mean, they made a movie about Howard Stern. I know Howard, like at the time that movie was made, it was cool. Now Stern, I can't stand it.
Yeah, I watched and liked that movie.
Private Parts. It was
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Was in it.
Yeah.
And it ruined his radio show because he wouldn't stop fucking. That's one thing I learned is probably why I didn't, promote the book more, is because I knew as a listener, I got fucking tired of hearing about his book for entire shows for 2 years. And it was just like, oh, okay, dude, I get it. And that's when I kind of fell off and stopped listening.
Yeah.
He got Jane's Addiction back together too. He was behind that too. But yeah, he's a piece of shit. Howard Stern, one of the biggest disappointments of my life. I listened to him all the time. He was for the working man, except he wasn't. The Hollywood he was roasting, he just wanted to be part of the club the whole time. Yeah. That was it. Kind of disappointing. But thanks, Chris. Thanks
can't
for
stop
embarrassing
looking.
me.
It's all good. Dude, you know what? It could send your book out, say movie rights available. I'm telling look. When's the audiobook coming out? I want to know.
I got to start it after Japan.
So after Japan.
After Japan, I'm going to start it.
All right, it's all good.
We should get Roger Avery. You know Roger Avery. I mean, we follow each other on Twitter.
I'll ask him. Ask him. You got to get him on the Nooner.
Yeah. Let's get him on the Nooner. What's this Rippaverse announcement before we get to the people? It is.
They partnered with Hatchet, global distribution.
It's Hachette. It's pronounced.
I'm sorry.
Hachette. No, it's all good. No.
So they're going to have global distribution now.
That's huge. That means they're going to be in bookstores everywhere.
Everywhere.
That is a big deal. You'll go to Barnes and Noble and there will be Rippa Comics.
Yep.
Hachette is that's one of the big distributors into bookstores and newsstands. And we're all paper media is sold.
Outstanding.
Giant deal for Rippa.
Outstanding.
Wow.
Look at that. Okay. Another quick thing. I don't know how we could be quick about this, but
we're never quick.
I have a burning desire to talk about this because I saw some of the reaction to it, and I'm curious to see what the chat thinks on this one. All right. So Asmon, a lot of people talk about Asmon Gold. I don't. I like Asmon Gold. I do. I think for somebody, he's a smart dude. Mm-hmm. He's a smart dude. He's also very iconoclast. I think that's the word.
Yes.
He's a really rich dude who doesn't live or think like a rich dude, which I appreciate.
And a future appearance on the Hoarders TV show.
Will he?
I mean, he's already done like IRL streams with people showing his
richest hobo on the internet. There you go.
There you go.
So he's talking about this is taxes, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay. Hit it.
I'll tell you how much you can spend.
Okay.
How much do you make? You just had tax issues, right? So you probably know how much you make.
That was a know how much I owed. I owed over $4 million.
Okay, so $4 million. Yes. Was that after estimated taxes? Was that the back pay?
No, that was my estimated taxes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so $4 million. So you probably make after taxes. What is that?
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't know what the answer is. I got a 1099 and it was like millions of dollars. I don't even know where it came from.
You probably have $6 to $8 million left after taxes.
More than that, probably. A lot more than that.
Really? Well, how are you only paying $4?
Well, I mean, like, I think it's probably like just not that much more, but like,
okay,
more.
spend $2 million a year.
$2 million
Spend
a
$2 million a
year.
year.
Oh my god!
Wine and dine your boy. Take him on a yacht.
$2 million. What the fuck would I do with $2 million a year?
I don't know.
So there's something I really like about like, what am I going to spend all that money on?
No idea. That's so sweet.
There's something I like about that. So, talking about other pocket watching is the gayest thing. It is gayer than 4 guys fucking 5 guys on a pirate ship. That's how fucking gay pocket watching is. So good for him for making well over 10 million a year. Hell yeah. And a lot of people are offering him advice, unsolicited advice on what to do with this money, because he is paying too much in taxes. He should be, he could be, I should him. He could be investing, in stocks. I hate stocks.
Assets.
I would get property. That's what I would do. That's what I have. That's what we do. I also, get collectible comics. But like it's his business what he fucking does with his money. So a bunch of people are offering advice on what to do, what he could do with his money. And surprisingly enough, it's, help me with your money.
So selfish.
It's fucking cringe. Okay. It's just fucking cringe. People can do what the fuck they want with their own fucking money, period. But, if you offer something, there's a person I like who was responding. I won't name him because I don't want to throw him under the bus. Who's responding and telling him how to use his money. I will say this: if you have value, then you will get paid for the thing you do, right? And if you don't, you don't. Asmon Gold doesn't need to support, because people are calling him out for saying how shitty books and movies are right now. And they're like, well, you should do something to fix it. For one, $2 million ain't going to fix anything. It's not going to fix shit. And I'm sure there's a lot of people with a lot of great ideas that could offer alternatives. But the problem is, how do you vet that? Because there's an awful lot of people who have a lot of great ideas who can't follow through on them and don't have the mindset or the work ethic or the talent or whatever. We've seen that time and time and time and time again. I just think it's cringe telling people what to do with their money. Maybe that's the old man in me, but and a little commie. But I would just say nothing is stopping you from making stuff now. Not even lots of money. Okay, you can go out and make a webtoon. It's pretty cheap to make a webtoon, and a lot of people look at webtoons a lot. So you don't have to print shit when we're talking about comic books. Also, if you have priors of not fulfilling on promises, then why should anybody give you any money? Like ever. So with Asmon Gold, he's going to get, I don't know why anybody goes on this thing and talks about how much money they make. But honestly, paying $4 million in taxes is a bit much.
It's insane.
And there are ways to pay less taxes.
Within the law. And I think property. I am not a financial analyst, Chris. Mm-hmm.
Valiant Renegade is like the guy you want to talk to, because I think he is a proper financial analyst. So talk to him. But I would just get valuable comic books and property.
Yeah,
it's worked out for me.
He could retire now with what he makes in a year and just proper investing if he wanted to.
I get it if you're a frustrated artist. AI's coming along and it's probably going to fuck your job. And you may be very good at it. But the problem is, if you're sitting around and waiting for somebody to throw you money to find some daddy investor, then that tells me you lack the work ethic to actually do it. you know, because then otherwise you'd be doing it. You know, yeah, like we need to get past this. Well, that's a Hollywood notion too. It's what did we see? It wasn't Jessica Chastain. It was Maggie Gyllenhaal, who was saying, well, people need to give women more money to direct. It's like, go out and fucking direct, bitch. What do you mean people need to give you money so you can make a shitty Bride movie or some experimental art shit that nobody's going to make any money on? You know, like people who have money, the reason they have it is because most of them are pretty smart with it and they want to return an investment or some value out of it, right? Value is very important. We're not getting a lot of value out of entertainment. The problem is, you know, you're going up against a machine and where you have no marketing and they're spending 150 million, $200 million on TV shows that suck, by the way. And that's why we call them out, because they spend so much money. And it's like, how do you fuck up something when you have access to $200 million? Well, corporate Hollywood has been proving it every fucking day, right? But you shouldn't fuck up with that much money. You shouldn't fuck up with $100 million, Chris.
Yeah.
Imagine what a decent filmmaker can do with $100 million. So, yeah, I would just say change your mindset a little bit and don't wait for Daddy Warbucks to come in and save you, and get up and do it. I made a shitty comic, Chris. It's a shitty comic. It's a shitty comic. 30 years ago. 30 years ago. It'll never see the light of day. But I did it because I wanted to do it. I wanted to make something with my friends. And it was a hobby, and it was really important for my sobriety to have a hobby, having something else to do, right? So it was really helpful in that sense. And I paid $2,000, $2,500 of my own money when I did not have a lot of money to make a comic that very few people bought, that wasn't very good, that again will never see the light of day, but I'm so proud of it because we did it. We finished it. I did it on my own, you know, and that was that. It was a fun project. Nothing's stopping you these days. Nothing's stopping you from making a movie. Nothing's stopping you from making your own music. The gatekeepers are gone. Gone.
Asmon Gold could take some of that money and finance an indie movie about Asmon Gold starring Jonah Hill.
Yes, he could.
He could.
Yeah, he could do that. He could do it. I want to see it. I want to see a YouTuber biopic.
I mean, Boogie did one.
Did he?
What?
Didn't
was that
Boogie
a documentary?
Yeah, I swear I thought I did. And then EFAP covered it, didn't they?
I know nothing about Boogie. Mauler would know.
I don't know about YouTuber lore. I defer to Mauler. He knows all that stuff. He is the keeper. He is the maester of all YouTubers, keeping track in a book.
He's the maester. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he is. He's the YouTuber maester.
Let's get to the people, shall we?
Okay,
yes.
Let's do it.
Mad Dog 1424. I hate the introductions of the Faceless Men in Game of Thrones and the time travel in Harry Potter. It helps solve one plot issue, but then screws you for the rest. With the time turners,
at least in Harry Potter, what was screwed up? I don't understand.
well, I mean, if you had a time turner, you could solve a lot of problems, and it does fuck up the cursed child, which I don't count as canon. But if you listen to, and I agree, like it's kind of a get out of jail free card. But it worked once, and they made sure to destroy all the time turners in Order of the Phoenix. They were destroyed. But yeah, the Faceless Men, I thought the Faceless Men are cool. They're still a mystery. I guess the only problem is, Mad Dog, is we'll never see what their final goal is because the books will never be finished. Don't forget X-Ray Girl's Subdivision Dad sweater.
I don't know what that means. This is a sweater
Suburban.
from Peru. Oh.
Suburban.
There's llamas on it.
There's llamas. Supergirl's heroic arc will be this: everyone sucks but me. Then she learns the value of found family. Everyone still sucks, but I'll fight for my chosen family. Glad to know they think I suck. You might not be wrong, with a lot of pop music around it. They're putting Top Gun back in theaters. They are for the 40th anniversary. 40 years, Chris.
It's like a double feature.
40 years. When Foggy died, I finished with it. That's probably a good time. I was listen, I have my fanboy glasses on. I love Daredevil. He's one of my favorite characters, and I thought they would, because they're adapting around the time where they faked his death. So I'm like, oh, they totally faked his death. Nope, they just used him for a flashback, and they replaced him with Kirsten McDuffie. So they got rid of a bunch of male characters. Like Ben Urich was race swapped to begin with. Then they killed him and bring in BB. And the problem is these female characters they bring in have no personality. They're just female character.
They're generic.
I'm a huge Gojira fan. I own every Gojira movie on DVD, collected them all, but I've been watching the Monarch show and I hate it with every fiber of my being. It's shit.
I saw season 1, god awful.
Yeah,
I didn't. Terrible show. It all focuses on this woman who's got a lesbian. She's white. She has a wife, and they're It's so every checkbox of modern TV that makes things suck.
Yeah, shows aren't good anymore. No, they're not. Real Fake Wizard watched season 2. I didn't because I hated season. It was bait and switch. Absolutely bait and switch. Do you think Tim Drake was screwed over by fangirls and shippers?
Yeah.
I think the world was screwed over by shippers.
Yeah.
Robert. After watching Michael, I've been on a binge train. Oh, watching Michael Jackson videos?
Yeah.
Gary, ever a chance you will go on Joe Rogan? If he asked me, I'll go. Absolutely.
You should go.
I don't know if Joe would likes that much what I do.
Well, but he's, like the topics he's informed about and not. You guys would connect when it came to like some pop culture stuff, but all the Forbidden Frontier stuff, dude,
Agents
you're
of Stuff,
perfect.
for sure.
Yeah, ancient civilization. Like I've started going down those rabbit holes. It's amazing, like crazy.
Oh, I love it. I love it just for the storytelling. It's not like I believe everything, but I've been into that since I was a kid. But hell yes. The thing I can't stand about about the critics and shills is they don't even get money from the companies. Like, come on and get some grass at least. Fuck hail, says Mexi Rage. The people who wrote this are techno pagans. Oh, that's from Buffy season 1. Miss Calendar. She announces she's like, I'm a techno pagan, and it's like, oh, there are some cringe things in Buffy. Mahler and I are just covered season 1, which I still love. But techno pagan, and they never said it again. Thank God. You ask how a barge full of guns can fully block a harbor in Daredevil. Remember, the DCU is being fully blocked by one gun. Oh, we didn't talk about gun, did we? And it's in our title. We'll have to change the title.
Yeah, I think here's what to look for. They are not announcing anything beyond Man of Tomorrow.
No, it's fucked. You can't start a cinematic universe with fucking Peacemaker, Supergirl, and Clayface.
Well, even his other plan, Creature Commandos, The Authority, this is how he was going to start. Like, I feel like there's no momentum with Guns DC. Like, where is it going? We kind of knew with like, Zack Snyder, at least, oh, it's building to Justice League. Like, and I think people were excited about that, but I don't feel this. It was throwing in everything but the kitchen sink and the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
Gardner and all the. It was.
I just watched Man of Steel a couple of days ago, and it's aging pretty well.
Yes, I feel the same way. The music, the sort of epic nature of it.
It's got one terrible. I mean, like, I am never gonna like the Jonathan Kent scene.
That
as
scene
long as I live, I'm never gonna like it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, yeah, like the destruction of Metropolis. And I said this at the time. Have you ever watched Justice League Unlimited? Have you ever watched? Have you ever read a Superman? They fuck up Metropolis all the time, like all the time. It's part of it.
I just like the verisimilitude. Man of
Uh-huh.
Steel.
No, it's very earnest. The Krypton stuff is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. That opening is great. The music, he was building. The world building is so good. It was very jarring to go from Chris Reeves and other incarnations of Superman to Zack Snyder, but man, that movie has aged well. If you go back and look,
by far the best movie of the Snyderverse, counting Wonder Woman and all the like that. It is the best movie. I would love to see the Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad.
Why is
love
that
to see
not
that,
out?
man?
So they just release it.
Can't wait to see Mandalorian and Grogu in Infinity Vision. As soon as those tickets are available, I'll definitely go. Honestly,
you can get tickets now.
Lady. You can get tickets now.
Macron lady.
If Daredevil is a rough watch, I feel The Boys is rougher. I mean, pick your poison on that one. Pick your poison on that one.
Yeah.
No, everybody's turning on The Boys, as they should. And Mahler mentioned it yesterday. I think there was a lot of holding out while the thing's going. But as you see, it's running out of time and they're not going to resolve everything they set up.
Yeah.
People are starting to realize, like, oh, this was shit. It's just a joke that went on too long. Daredevil's praying for Netflix writers to save him and Karen and his show. Foggy probably hired the sniper to escape the bad writing. I wouldn't be surprised if Foggy comes back next season. I wouldn't. What a loss. Oh my God. I don't know the actors. I'm forgetting the actor's name. He's so good at Foggy. He embodies Foggy. And Foggy is so important to Daredevil. Foggy is the Ronald Weasley of Daredevil, the Sam Gamgee. There needs to be a metal biopic now. Motorhead. I'm not against that. A Lemmy biopic. Let's fucking go. Lovecraft for 50.
Man.
Our good friend, been to some of our meetups, geeking with James Hancock here. Just wanted to thank you for lending a hand in helping me getting my channel restored after getting hacked. Making progress and waiting for the link to finish the process later today. Man, thanks. So you're getting it back. Oh,
that's great. Congrats. I gotta say, on a side note, I don't want to make, I'm worried about YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I am worried about YouTube. I look around and I see friends of ours, in this community getting, according to Drunk 3PO, demonized. They're all getting demonized.
Oh, I see.
He always spells it wrong.
It's not
wrong.
It's
demonetized.
demonetized.
But whatever. But like, I'm seeing this is happening to a lot of channels now.
Mm-hmm.
I also think the AI is way overreaching, and I think part of it is by design to kind of root out these rogue channels to usher in, like, the mainstream corporate, what YouTube will become, which is TV. Wait, am I frozen again?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You were frozen before, but then you're moving.
So
you switched anyways. Don't worry.
James, I'm really glad you got your channel back, brother.
Yeah, congrats to you.
God, getting hacked is a nightmare.
I'm worried just about other channels and what's happening with YouTube. I know for myself, we're just not making as much money as we used to, and that's fine. There are other ways for us to make money. You know,
Well, you got to like diversify, right?
We are diversified. We have a bad.
You are.
It doesn't hurt us. It's just if we solely depended on YouTube. I mean,
I think you're right, Chris. YouTube is looking to pay out less money. That's what they're looking to do.
Yeah.
So they're going through and they're picking out. Now they're also trying to fight AI, but they're erroneously hitting people who use avatars and I don't know if they're going to hit VTubers. They just hit a VTuber, right? But it was like an up and coming VTuber. It wasn't a big one, but they are trying to fight AI, but they're also trying to pay out less money. That's why they are pushing shorts, which are worse than AI, in my opinion, right now. AI will become worse, and the AI slop is fucking terrible. But I think people pushing shorts, and they were really pushing that, and that's where the growth is. So people are doing it. The problem is it's meaningless growth, and you don't want to have meaningless growth. So nobody's watching your long form content, and the most important thing on YouTube is not subscribers. It is engagement. It is minutes watched, and it always has been. And they just, with the shorts, they don't have to pay out as much money because they pay a lot of money to creators. And I'm sure with every company, with every platform, it reaches maturity. Netflix is reaching maturity. They're going to stop reporting subscribers and just profitability.
Oh,
right?
Really?
Yep. So, they saw TikTok kicking their ass and they bring in the shorts thing. The problem is now you have 3 separate algorithms on YouTube. You have a long form video, short, and live stream. And, I don't know how they figured that out, but I will just say, I don't know. Have fun as a content creator. Always save your money. And, but I think, I don't know. I'm sticking with what I do. I ain't fucking doing shorts. Not on the main channel. I ain't fucking doing shorts. But I think ultimately it's about money, and they're arbitrarily taking off channels that are on the program just to pay out. And if they wipe out, I mean, we don't know how many they wiped out. We've seen a dozen, right? But maybe it's like 1,000, and they can save a bunch of money that way. But there's definitely something going on, for sure.
I just think it's an effort to change YouTube to become more mainstream.
Which is so fucking stupid.
Yes, I agree.
Because they're number one now without being the mainstream. And once you become the mainstream, then you're just another fucking Netflix, right? And nobody goes to YouTube for that. They're like, it's an unforced error. They're kneecapping themselves by doing that. Can't imagine anyone is watching New Trek now. Just started my biannual rewatch. I start at TOS and watch through Nemesis, then skip to Picard season 3. That's a good plan. And then you can watch Reunification, and that's your end of Star Trek. I don't know how many views. Reunification is an unlisted video with millions of views. That one that the Roddenberry Foundation put together with William Shatner. It's really good. Creamy Grogu bounty sauce tax. Thank you, Luckfeld, for $2. Super Frandaman. BBC 3 is the only UK channel showing the Matt Smith era. Ironically enough, they skipped the original RTD era. I wonder why. Hashtag RIP Doctor Who. The Matt Smith era is great. When Doctor Who was streaming, the banner for it was all Jodie Whittaker. If I had never seen that show, that would have not make me interested. Yep. I agree. That's what took it down. Listen, the show was canceled until RTD came in. Doctor Who was canceled. Are you going to upset Matt Jarbo with that video? Poor Mahler. How will he survive? Oh, yeah. Matt Jarbo. The living embodiment of a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
Mahler roasted him. Like,
oh, yeah.
The roast to end all roasts. What did Mahler say here? Because Matt was like, I triggered you, and then Mahler
he
said,
ended up looking more triggered.
you are Matt Jarbo. I cannot insult you further than God already has.
Oh my God. Damn. Talk about a mic drop.
Yeah.
Oy.
Gary, can you check the private chat? Let me know in the answer. I can read this. Gregory Batori, thank you for the member for 5 months. Grogu's Secret Herbs and Spices.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I can't. Because I'm still not done with my. I'm still not done with my video.
Okay, thanks.
We still have. Is Garrett up yet? He was up super late.
I can check. I'll let you know.
Well, I mean, don't wake him up. But oh, he's up.
Oh,
there he is. Okay, he's there.
Oh God, which war is this? World War V?
World War V11.
What is VII?
7.
7.
It's 7. Okay, World War 7. The fascist awakens. World War 11. I've still got my Batman Forever McDonald's glasses. So do I.
Those are great. Those are really cool. Those molded, like those are awesome mugs.
The creamy bounty sauce only at Burger King. Only at Burger King. Just watch The City on the Edge of Forever. Wow, epic, tragic, amazing. Yeah. Harlan Ellison, baby. The details on the 90s McD Batman Forever glasses were absolutely insane too. The Vader BK glass with Boba Fett. One was my ATF though. Cheers all. The Boba Fett one is awesome. I still have them somewhere. Oh. I camped outside the Corte Madera Theater for episode 1. Hey, I used to work right across from there. That's where I saw The Hobbit. All the Hobbit trilogy. So I used to work at a dealership right off the exit near the Chevron station. Looks like Shad made an AI video of himself telling Ryan's jokes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hearing the Snape casting, even my non-nerd friends immediately had the exact same thought about the hanging scene, like full on Steve Carell face. Yep. Is Chris having another stroke? He says like a lot. No, he's from California.
I'm from California.
He's from California.
Dude, like.
Dude. We say things like, yeah, no.
That's a Canadian thing too. Yeah, no, yeah.
Or
yeah,
nar,
no, yeah.
Nar.
In Australia. No.
Find a black guy that looks like Snape, but Michael Jackson has been dead for years now. Oh, that Slack attack. And true. What are they going to do to Peter Pettigrew and Remus Lupin, since they made Snape black, and we know they will most likely will make Sirius Black. They'll make one Indian, and Peter Pettigrew will stay white because he's bad.
Yeah.
In 2026, it's 2026, and how Hollywood is going to backwards on movies and TV. Daredevil is a joke, and The Boys is getting worse. It's a damn shame. Yeah, it was a couple years waiting for The Boys to fucking talk about their fucking feelings all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like fucking hell. It's dude. They stopped an entire episode so Starlight can like reconnect with her dad. And I forgot who made the point. It wasn't me. Who said, I think it was on FNT, that this is the kind of thing you do in season 2. You don't do it with like 4 episodes left. How many episodes are in a season? Is it 8, chat? 8 or 10. Either way, they're halfway through the season. Over halfway through the season. And they're just sitting around waiting to find the virus and the fucking V1 and all that shit. Do you think they will race swap or gender swap Gary?
Yeah, probably not.
He's out of line, but he ain't wrong. Listen to Gore. Papa Essuito can play Gary. It won't change a thing. Of course not. I look just like him. Captain Wrecked is a new member. Erect is his brother. Gary, here's $5 to get Chris to stop talking. No. Chud, the movie. There we go. We have a title.
Hey, that's perfect.
We have a title. But they've already done Chud.
Well, that was different.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. I love that. Like, did they think Chud's an insult? I'm not insulted. Shouldn't I feel insulted by an insult?
Feeling insulted would require you to care about their opinion.
Please get Melissa on a Gary biopic. She'd be in it. Steve Buscemi as Chris Gore, and the movie gets a greenlit. Oh, there you go. What do you think, Chris?
Now,
I don't know.
Saying there were all these casting choices.
I saw Michael Myers, and I was like, "Oh my god, he looks like Chris Gore now." He's with this because his hair went gray, so he dyed it blonde. Yeah. Have you ever thought of doing that? Just dyeing your hair blonde?
No. I think I dyed it once like years ago, just like I want to see what this is like, and it looked like someone took Photoshop and clicked fill, so it's all the same color. And now I can spot a bad dye job on a man like that. I did it one time, probably more than 10 years ago. So I will never do that again. It just looked like shit. And I was like,
you rock the gray really well.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
No, like I'm starting to get gray now. Fuck it. Get gray.
You have someone who can take care of your hair.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't care. I'm not gonna like dye my beard.
Right.
Ugh. What's his name? Who's the other guy from Supernatural? He showed up in Boys, and his beard is dyed, and you can tell, and it's just like,
it just looks.
Jared Padalecki?
Yeah, Jared Padalecki.
Because I have this. Yeah, you can tell. Now that
His
you say
beard
that.
is, look at that. His beard is dyed. That is a dyed beard, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made Rings of Power. You have a chance. This is true. Can't wait to see Gary and Az's gay come on screen. What's that say about you, Maxi Range? Just saying. Gary, I'm here in the Quiet Place 3 offices, and I'm about 60 feet away from John Krasinski. Want me to pitch it? Do it, Cody.
Oh my God.
Jonah Hill playing. I mean, maybe Brad Pitt in a beard.
When's Quiet Place 3 coming out?
I don't know. I saw a little teaser at Cineacon. It was just John Krasinski talking about how it's coming. I like him.
He should have played Mr. Fantastic. He got fucked over. Tell him he got fucked over. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Cody.
Thanks, Cody. Cody's an awesome dude, by the way.
Yeah.
Love you, man. Gary, Jeebus needs to happen. Monty Python style, says Zodlander. That'd be funny. Gary and Chris, Thanks for the great show last week. I listened as I was driving to the NFL draft in Pittsburgh. It made the I-95 between Richmond and DC tolerable. Oh, thank you. That was a fun show.
Thank
with
you,
Mr. Agnew. With Mr. Agnew. I want to hear Chris recommend a comic that changed his life. What comic changed your life, Chris?
Oh my God. Okay. Watchmen. I mean, that's such an easy answer. The Dark Knight Returns. I mean, blew my freaking mind. God, those, I mean, but that's a common one for everybody.
Yeah.
Also the early FF.
But the thing is though, Chris, it's a common one for you because you were at the right age when it came out.
Oh, dude.
And they were,
when that came out, it changed the industry.
It changed the entire industry.
I mean, I read a lot of things. I read like the first 100 issues of X-Men, Fantastic Four. I didn't have them. I bought, reprints in the 70s, but yeah, like those are all great.
Daredevil 181. Daredevil 181.
I think it's Fantastic Four 147 with the Submariner, Namor. I mispronounced that.
Submariner. Listen, everybody called him the Submariner back then. Okay,
yeah,
they did.
It's funny. But
they
that
did.
Comic, because Sue and Reed like parted ways and like looked like Sue was gonna go with Namor, and that one blew my mind because that kind of thing didn't really happen in comics. So a lot of little issues. When there was a Fantastic Four comic that was so dumb. There was a character named Guard that was like dressed up in a hockey costume. Guard, like Gaard, and it ended up being a parallel universe version of Johnny Storm. I love when they have those like dumb one-issue characters, like some villain named Guard, but the reveal was he was actually Johnny Storm from another Earth. Okay, this is a really weird.
Tig Notaro in the Disbrew biopic. Oh, and Aquaman, that is perfect casting. Perfect casting.
Yeah.
Chris is right. Stern is an ass. You're not. That said, did he just suggest you're the Pol Pot of pop culture? If so, I know what track 1 on that soundtrack is going to be. Holiday in Cambodia. Hail. Hail, Bubba Doom. James Gunn could piss off. He could. The Rock is Gary Nerdrotic coming this summer. I look just like him. Fight Club re-released extended cut in theaters. Ooh. Going tonight in Times Square. Swing by and I will hand feed you popcorn from my hand to God's ears. I'm not in New York though. I'm a long way from New York. Is that a wide release?
Yes,
Chris?
It is. Hey, theaters need movies, and April was not great as a month. Not great.
No, for theaters? No. Oh God, no.
April's been a terrible month.
They had a bad January, which was carried by what? Avatar. Anybody remember Avatar? Your mom is right, but half your programming isn't ads. There you go. I got to give credit to Cavill, soups to Wolverine. He picks characters he loves and wants to play. That makes a world of difference in performance, in my opinion. It does. And Cavill's the real deal. He's the real deal. A reminder for and that's why they don't hire him, unfortunately. A reminder for anyone else who forgot, since it's been a bit since this nonsense, I swear, is currently in theaters. That's right.
I saw it a couple weeks ago at one of those secret screenings. It was great.
I highly recommend it.
Yep.
Seen the first episode of Grand Tour Reboot post. Oh, it's out. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm not super interested, not without the trio. Hello guys. Thoughts on the new Obsession film on May 15th. Chris, what do you think?
I cannot wait. Tickets went on sale today. It's a romantic horror You should see the trailer, Gary. That movie looks so good. Obsession.
Bad Hombre Berkey for 20. Gary, just opened your book. Thank you for the much needed message of hope. I'm in a struggle, but keep moving on. I start a gig as a storyteller at my local farmer's market next month. Any advice? I love the llama sweater. Any advice? I don't know. I don't know what the nature of the gig is. But I would just say, keep your expectations realistic and don't stop. Always get better. But as far as, if you're in recovery, go to meetings, and then go to more meetings. Hey, Gary, just bought your book. So you went from prison to YouTube all the way across the pond to my tiny town in Kent, UK. I had a browse of 2 hours past. As someone 15 years in recovery, it is an excellent read. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. 15 years. Hell yeah. Lily von Stoop. For your video title, would it work to do a version of George Lucas' It Rhymes quote? For example, woke storytelling or Hollywood IP destruction. It's like poetry. Yeah, usually I have the title worked out in my head before I even start. And this one is just, I have like 16 titles I wrote down and I'm not sure. And the thing is, it's because I'm covering like 3 things instead of one singular thing. But I'll figure it out. It should be out in about an hour and a half. But thank you. I mean, it's kind of, something that, the demise of the Hollywood franchise. That rhymes. Why do you dislike season 2 of Born Again? I feel like it's a step up from 1. Without going too long on it, I think it is incredibly boring, filled with too many characters I don't care about in a meandering plot that doesn't make any sense. And it's basically turned Kingpin into a cuck and reduced him into a political allegory. Daredevil is a guest star in his own show. There's way too many side characters taking up screen time from him. Bullseye's in this season, and he's done literally nothing, next to nothing. And we've seen James Gandolfini Jr. more than Bullseye, and the kid is not a very good actor. He's just not. And the dialogue is atrocious. When I watched John Woo's The Killer, I thought the cop looked like Chris. I probably shouldn't think of it a lookalike for Alan, though. Maybe Mickey Rooney? Chris? Mickey Rooney? I don't think so. Hey, gang, no message. Just happy to be here. Hail. Hey, thank you, Radio Man.
Cheers.
Shooty Gatwa as Ryan Kinnell in a biopic. Not gay enough. Gary, you saying erection made me think the road I used to pass in San Antonio on the way to Alamo Drafthouse. Rector Drive. Oh, does that really exist? I was always up for taking that street, even if I was too tired.
Oh my God.
Texas War Eagle. Any more?
Yes, I have some on the Streamlabs side. Zodlander for $1. Hey, Google, is it, oh my God, good to ejaculate every day? Yes, ejaculating every day is generally safe, healthy, and perfectly normal. Regular ejaculation, why am I reading this? Including daily has been associated with health benefits, including a lower risk of prostate cancer and improving sleep quality. Zodlander for another $1 says, I want the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse. Give me. Matthew Hammond for $5 says, what has changed with HW Studios, movie critics, and trade magazines that previous generation critics and trade magazines were more honest, even though payola happened? Okay. Grace Wandolph for 10. So I just read your book, Gary. Wow. Very, very done and very inspirational. Unfortunately, not enough white people died. That's racist. And also, fute while you what am I reading? Part of the toxic manosphere. So I have to give it a bad review. Okay. Why?
Thank you for reading that.
You're welcome. Jose Taco for 3 says, at Toy Hunters while listening to this now on my way to Buddy's Toy, when is Gary's museum opening up? That's cool.
I will not have a museum, but Toy Hunters is a museum. Tell them I said, what's up?
Fun. Jake Foreman for 5. Roger Sweet, the creator of He-Man action figure, which spawned the cartoon series He-Man and Masters of the Universe, died today at the age of 91.
Rest in peace.
Bad Ombre Berkey for 10. Lots of meetings. The gig is talking about my life, trail crew in Glacier, wildland firefighting, travel, domestic and international, locomotive engineer, ski patroller, SF nerd.
Oh my God.
Marathoner. Wow. Basic.
Oh, just basic
not
crap.
Basic. Oh my
Shut
God.
up.
Furthest from basic.
Sounds like a full life to me.
Yeah. All right. I think we're caught up now.
Chris has been frozen in contemplation.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, but it's a good freeze frame.
It's
to
a
be
good
honest.
freeze. It really is.
Exactly what you said. Oh God, it's okay. I feel stupid now. This whole time.
So we're gonna wrap it up so I can work on this vid. Chris, who do you have coming up on Film Threat in a little bit?
We've got, oh my God, I have to look now. I know next week, a week from today, we have Paul Walter Hauser.
Yeah, Kahn, right?
Yeah,
Joseph
and
Kahn.
we have Joseph Kahn. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. He's coming in to talk. If you follow him on social media,
He directed music videos, right? And then some film.
yeah, like Taylor Swift, among others, like big music videos. He's directed films. He did a really good movie starring Brandon Routh called Ick. Gary, you would love this movie. It's a comedy horror. It's kind of about, you know, the sort of crazy frenzy that happened during COVID. That's what it's about.
I might remember it.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Sort of underneath the surface, not in a big message way, but
Dude, during COVID, I'm pretty sure I streamed every day.
I watched you. It was great. It was
pretty
awesome.
sure I streamed. It was like random streams, but I streamed every fucking day because there was nothing to do.
Ripa, Jeremy, I watched, but he made a movie called Ick with Brandon Routh. That's a horror comedy that, below the surface you could read into. It's about COVID frenzy. People on both sides,
He's a good account to follow on Twitter too. Very common sense.
He's awesome. So he'll be on today.
I like him.
Yeah.
Tell him I said hello. What do you got coming up, X-Ray Girl?
Tonight, Poor Choices at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then tomorrow probably going to be playing Pragmata sometime during the day, and gaming with Kara in the evening. So let's get
Do the Poor Choices include llama sweaters?
I could.
Did you get that in Peru?
Yeah, I did. I got this one. Yeah, it's so comfortable. I love this sweater so much. I just don't.
It's made out of llama, right?
Yeah. Real llama hair. They're so cute. I don't want to eat them. Although I
ate some llama when I was there. I did.
Just to try.
An alpaca.
Yeah. Thundarius, member for 33 months. Hey, Gary, I'm leaving for London for my channel on Saturday. Suggestions of places I need to go while I'm there.
Oh, Museum of National the History Museum.
A lot of the museums they're free.
Thundarius, you need to go to the casting department for the Nerdrotic movie.
No.
Oh my God. Yeah.
There is, if you want to do something fun, there's the London Dungeon, and it's like Pirates of the Caribbean, except with torture. So it's a ride, and you go through under London, and they show you all the torture devices they used. So the London Dungeons ride is pretty fun. Don't get stabbed by any immigrants.
I saw someone with a bottle. Well, it's an AI picture. It's bottled water, put bacon in it.
There you go.
Just you never know.
But the museums, you
They're
could
amazing.
spend days in. They're so good. And you can go to Leicestershire, Worcestershire Square.
Leicester something.
I love pissing off my Brits when I say that.
Bring food. Food in London, it's okay to good, but the prices are just so expensive.
Yeah. And then go to other places besides London. Go to Oxfordshire. Go to Chipping Norton. You can see the Clarkson's Farm.
Yes.
Cotswolds.
It's pretty easy to get around too.
The English countryside is beautiful. It is God's country.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Video out about an hour and a half or an hour, depending on what I need to do to it. And depending on when I come up with a fucking title. I don't know. I don't know where to go on this one. But
demise of the franchise.
I think that'll be in there. Demise of the Hollywood franchise will be in there.
That's it. And make the logo like the Empire Strikes Back logo. Maybe.
They're already working on it. These guys are great. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm a lucky guy. And then Friday night, who's our guest? Archcast.
Yeah.
And Az is taking a hiatus for a while.
From FNT?
From FNT, yeah. From lots of streaming. He's got to do his stuff. So in his place, Real Fake Wizard is joining FNT.
Hell yeah.
Real Fake Wizard.
Sweet.
So we have Archcast coming on. Be an interesting week to talk about stuff.
This one came in. Cody Ross Gray, QP3 films next week, mid-August. I think it'll be good. Also, Christy, y'all still review short films on Film Threat. I'm finishing one up and I would love feedback.
We review shorts every day on Film Threat. Go to filmthreat.com, click on contact. That email goes right to me, Cody. I'll chat.
Hail, Cody.
Hail.
Thanks, Cody.
And Leonardo, thank you for the gifted membership.
Thank you. All right. Thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks to everyone who left the super chat donation. You help keep the lights on. We will see you next Wednesday. Title 9, Death of the Franchise. That's pretty funny. Bad Hombre Burke. Tune into Film Threat in a little bit.
All right. Bye.
Have a good one.
Later.